Oh, hello. So today we're going to be making my mini chocolate stocking. I'm using this King Cole Glitz DK. In the pattern it recommends a cotton yarn and a 3mm hook, but today I'm going to try it with this because it's quite sparkly, and yeah, I thought I would give it a go. So let's get started. So I've made a magic ring and we're going to work in continuous spirals and do 6 single crochet into the ring. So I'm using a 3mm hook to hopefully keep it nice and tight. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull the ring tight. Now we're going to do 2 in each to increase it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So round 3 is going to be a single crochet in the first one, 2 in the second one, and repeating that around to get to 18. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Round 4, we're just going to single crochet around. So you can use a stitch marker if you want here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Round 5 is the same apart from the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oops, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then we're just going to slip stitch into that first stitch to join it, and that's the toe. So we're going to turn and we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to single crochet in the front loops of each stitch around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We're going to slip stitch through that first one to join. So then we're going to move on to the bobble rows. So we're going to, keeping it this way round, continuing in the round, chain 1, single crochet, and we're going to do our first bobble. So it's a 4 DC bobble, so we yarn over. Oh, I'll just show you first. You see that there's 4, and then I'll do a slow one, the next one. 4, we want to end up with 5 loops on the hook at 5, and then pull through all of those. This yarn's a bit, with the metally stuff, it's a bit caught on there somehow. There we go. And then into the next stitch and the following one, so 2 SC, 2 single crochet, and then we go, right, so we yarn over, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert in, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. We've got 4 loops, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. There's the 5 loops. So that's your bobble. So then we're just going to do 2 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. And then carry on with the bobbles in that pattern. I can work with this glitzy yarn. It'll be nice when it's done. That's my 5. So you can use so you see Yeah, you can use a stitch marker if you want to mark where you are, but I find that you can kind of see where you're going anyway. That's my 2 single crochet. Quite tight, this glitzy yarn to work with. So I'm getting there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bubbles, so there must be one more. And then at the end, I think, just so it's just 1 SC to finish because we started with 1, if you remember. So rounds 8 and 9 are just single crochet in each. So I'll quickly whiz around that one. Oh dear, splitting quite a lot, this stuff. As I said, the ones in the photos and things are all in cotton yarn, which is possibly better, but this one might look very pretty on your tree. I mean, if you want, you can turn it the other way around, but then your bubbles will be on the wrong side again, won't they? So we're doing 2 rounds of single crochet. Is that the last one? This is where a stitch marker is a good idea, so you can see where you are, where you've been. Nope, we've got this one to do still. And I'll count the next round, we'll make it easier. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oopsie. Right, you can see it's starting to come together. So that was round 9. Round 10, we're just going to repeat our bobbles again. So we've got single crochet, then the bobbles, I'm just going to tuck that end out the way because it's getting in my way. You could at this point sew it in, I guess. Maybe I'll do that after this round. So that's 5 loops. And we want to, trying to hold it so you can see it, but it's quite small, so it's a bit awkward. It's always a bit fiddly at the start, these things. Was that 4 or 5? Oh, it was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nearly there. You can see where we started. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 1 more bobble and 1 more single crochet of this round. There we go. Whoop. sip of my tea. And we've got 2 more single crochet rounds to do. So just go around those quickly. See if I can get in that properly. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, see, 12, have I got that bit of glittery bit yet? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18, and then we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Right, there we go. You see it's looking quite cute now. So round 13 is where we split for the heel. So we're going to do 10 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to do 11. 1 chains, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 chains. So make sure they're fairly loose, your chains, so that you don't have problems going into them later. So we're going to skip 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lost that. Quite hard to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to go into the next stitch. and then slip stitch in there, which is going to be the first stitch of the round. There you go. So those skipped stitches, these ones will be used to work into the heel afterwards. Right, so round 14, you're going to chain 1, and we're going to single crochet, and then we're going to carry on with our bubbles, but this time we're going to end up with 21 stitches because we're working into the chain. So we've got 1 single crochet, then a bubble, two single crochet, another bubble, right. So now we've got to the chain, so you're going to need to work into the chain stitches, not over them, okay, because you need the bottom bit of the chain later. So yeah, that's why it's important to keep your chains loose so that you can work into them. It's a bit more fiddly, but it means that you can do your heel afterwards. Bubble. So the same, you do your single crochets into those top 2 loops of the chain, leaving that bottom back loop free for the heel. To help if this yarn wasn't so splitty. Go split it, right. So if you have problems, it's not, just take time and you'll get through. That's 1, 2, and we've got another bubble. So that's that one. Another 2 chains. 2 single crochet, sorry, not chains. the bobble again. We're nearly there. This is the fiddliest bit. Left now. One more bobble and one more chain, I think. I'm holding it closer and closer to my nose here. If your chain gets a bit tight, that's it, just work in the right holes and you'll be fine. We've got that one more stitch to go into. Ooh. Through the front and squeeze in the back. Oh dear. There we go. Okay, so this time we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bubbles with 2 single crochet in between each bubble. So that's 21 stitches all together. So then we're going to repeat round 8, which is a single crochet all around. So we're going to repeat that 2 times. We're on round 15 now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Around again. there we go. So that's round 16 finished. So round 17 to 25, we're just going to repeat rounds 10 to 12 3 more times. So here we go again. We single crochet 1, and then we do the bobble. And we single crochet 2, and do the bobble. And then we just carry on repeating that. Right, one more bubble on this round. Right, so you see it's how it's coming along now. So I'm just going to carry on doing 2 rows of single crochet, 1 row with the bubbles, until we have 4 bubbles on the tops part of the stocking. So I'm going to pause the video now, and you can do it in your own time. Right, so that's the end of round 25. So as you can see, we've done 4 rows of bubbles and then the 2 rows of single crochet in between, so ending in the single crochet. So now we're going to add the cuff, and we are first going to slip stitch into the next stitch, and then we're going to chain 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So then we are going to work into the back bumps of the chain. So this is the front of the chain that you would normally look at, and then we're going to just flip it over and work into these back bumps. So into the second back bump first, a single crochet, and then in each one along, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and into the final one to get 10. And then we're going to slip stitch back into that original stitch in the stocking, and then slip stitch into the next stitch, and then we're going to turn. So then we're going to work back up the chain, so skipping those two slip stitches, we're going to go into the back loops only, single crochet, back up the chain. So that will be 10 single crochets. Whoop. All the way up. And this is going to create a little rib cuff. That top one, and we're going to chain 1 and turn and go back down, repeating the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At the bottom, going to slip stitch into the next 2 stitches from the top round. Turn again, skip those first 2 and back up. Single crocheting into the back loop only of each of those. And then we just continue that all the way around until we get back to the start. Right, so I've gone all the way around, up and down. So now I'm going to slip stitch the 2 together. So I'm just going to use a simple slip stitch seam. I'm going to go into the front one of that one and the underneath one of that one to try to replicate the rib effect, but actually it doesn't really matter because you won't really see it. Just make sure you don't pull your slip stitches too tight. I shall get a pucker effect. Nearly there. Last one. That's it. And then you can cut your yarn and fasten it off. So that's your cuff. So that gets folded over like that. So then what we need to do is we need to do the heel. So we're going to join the yarn in any stitch, and then we're going to do 21 single crochets evenly around. I like to join it in that one so that I do the 8 easy ones first, as it were. So just going to join it with a slip stitch. I'm going to do a single crochet in that same stitch. So that's the first one. And we go 2. It's quite hard to see it, but just take your time and you'll be fine. 3, 4. Oh gosh, 5. My end's getting in the way again. Right, there we go, we can see now. 6, 7, 8. So then we want to put one in here in the join. 9. And then we're going to be looking for the tops of these single crochets. So we've got 10. Can you see them? Oh, not the tops of the single crochets, the tops of the chains. 12 that we had before, that we left. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, nearly there, 18, 19, 20, and 21 in there. Right, so that's our 21. We're going to work in continuous rounds here, so we're just decreasing, so 3 base loops. Now we're going to do 5 single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to do a decrease here. So I'm just picking up the front 2 loops like in amigurumi, and then repeat that around. So another 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a decrease. finish. Then the next round, round 3, we're going to do 4 single crochet. Whoops. My hook's falling apart. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a decrease. So this is going to get us down to 15 stitches. 5. This is 3, 4, and the decrease. Two, 3, 4, and a decrease. So that will be 15. So the next round is getting down to 12. So we're going to do 3, 1, 2. So getting smaller and smaller. You can see the hole now. 3, and a decrease. 1, 2, 3, and a decrease. 2. Have I done 3? I think that's 12 now, is it? Losing count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Was that 12? Oh gosh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yes. So now we are decreasing in every stitch for the final round. So we'll end up with 6 stitches left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last one, and then you're going to fasten off and leave a long end and weave that long end in and out through the loops to close the hole. There we go. And fasten that off there. You're nearly done. Right, so we're going to thread our needle. And we're just going to take it in and out just to close up this hole. A little jig, and I'm going to poke that through there to weave in afterwards. Right, so there you have it. There's the stocking. couple of ends, and we just need to add the hanger. So we're going to make sure this is folded down correctly. Then we're going to join our yarn in here, so we're at the back, in the top, in the middle. So you just push your hook through and join your yarn. Just joined it with a slip stitch. I'm going to chain 16. Oh dear. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now we're going to turn. We're going to slip stitch into the second back bump and all the way back down to make our little hanger, trying not to catch those little silvery threads. That's the last one, I think. I should have 15 down there. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Yep, there we go. So then what are we going to do is we're going to insert our hook into this end up here, into the top. Should be a loop, there we go, into there, and then into the same stitch we went in on there. Right, so we just pull it all the way through, just a slip stitch if we can, if you don't get caught on these little silvery bits. Still got some caught up here. Let's start again. Through there. Through there. There we go. And then we're going to cut the yarn, pull it through a slip stitch, and there you have your little hanger. So you just need to weave in your ends. And I'm just going to tuck them in so you can see what it's going to look like. And there you've got your little stocking. Fill it with chocolate coins, little chocolate balls, hang them on the tree, and it will look gorgeous. Hope you enjoyed making it. Join me again. Thanks, bye.